Who will be annihilated in the Mayhem in Anaheim at UFC 270? Francis the Predator, Ngannou, who always looks menacing, even when he is losing, or Ciryl the Good Kid, Gane, who always looks so disarming, even when he is gutting his opponents? The bookies have made the kid the slight favorite, so let us see what the stats have to say. To begin with, there isn't that much difference between their physical stats. Ngannou is 4 years older and marginally heavier, with a slight reach advantage. They both have the same height and stance. However, when you look at their performance stats, there are significant differences. The Predator averages 5 minutes per fight, because he knocks men out for fun. His knockout percentage per fights is an astonishing 77%, which rises to a staggering 91% per wins. He has only gone the distance in 15% of his fights and has lost on every occasion that he has done so. The Good Kid is a prodigious talent who has never lost. His average fight time is 15 minutes, because he has gone the distance in 43% of his fights. He has only had technical knockouts, with those coming in 28.5% of his fights. He is a well-rounded fighter who has also won 28.5% of his fights by submission. The comparison becomes more striking when you look at their common opponents. Ngannou beat Junior dos Santos by a first-round TKO, within 70 seconds of the first round, while Gane needed an extra round to secure his TKO victory. Against Jairzinho Rozenstruik, Ngannou scored a spectacular first-round knockout victory, within 20 seconds of the start, while Gane edged a unanimous decision victory, in what was deemed a largely underwhelming fight. Last but not least, Gane destroyed the Black Beast, who had previously won a unanimous decision victory over Ngannou. Lewis's victory over Ngannou came on the back of Ngannou's first ever UFC loss, to the then fleet-footed reigning champion Stipe Miocic. Ngannou is much improved from the gun-shy fighter that lost to Derek Lewis, in a snoozefest in July 2018. In the rematch with Miocic in March last year, Ngannou scored a spectacular second-round knockout. The edited training video, leaked by Ngannou's former trainer, is a dishonorable act that runs contrary to Gane's public persona. It suggests that the Gane camp are looking to boost themselves publicly because privately, they are seriously concerned about Ngannou's power. In a training session, it is easier to display speed and movement, when one doesn't have to be concerned about the power coming from the other side. Ngannou is familiar with Gane's speed and movement, but Gane is unlikely to have felt the full force of Ngannou's power. For this reason only, it would appear that Ngannou has an advantage. If the fight goes the full distance, then Gane will likely triumph. However, it is a tough ask for Gane to evade Ngannou's power for 5 rounds. Miocic did it the first time around, but a much improved Ngannou destroyed him in the rematch, probably with the help of Gane, who was his training teammate at that time. Whichever way you look at it, this age-old clash between power and speed may be too close to call, but it promises to be entertaining and possibly dramatic.